Alrighty, fellas, good evening. I usually say good morning, but good evening. A rare nighttime Patrouski stream. We have ourselves a catch event to do today that takes place in about 2 hours, and that's why we move things around. I'm loving trying to do as many catch events as possible leading up to the Christmas event. It's always ideal to do as many catch events as possible. Get that, you know, that chance for that free RP, that free premium currency, especially on Ironman accounts prior to the event starts. Events always bring new RP items, new RP vanities. You want to have that ahead of time. Let's go ahead and jump to, speaking of catch events, there are a ton of catch events. Someone in chat already knows what's happening on the Ironman account. There are a ton of catch events planned right now. There's 5 scheduled catch events right now in PokeMMO. That is like, usually I'd say it's like 3 on average. 5 is very, very high. Let's cover them. The Mudkip catch event is taking place tonight in 2 hours. If you're watching the stream recap, you're a little late. I'm so sorry, but don't worry. You have plenty of catch events to prepare for coming up. This one is in 2 hours. It's at Route 104 in Hoenn. You have 1 hour to catch Mudkip, Pooch, Zigzagoon, and Talo with +5 for mild and jolly nature bonuses. And there is a chance to win a 6x31 Swampert/Mudkip up for grabs and 1,000 free RP. Next up, we have the Ghost Catch event with this cool Ms. Maggie's Misdrevious art on Friday the 19th of December at 6 p.m. ET over in the Safari Zone in Johto in the forest area specifically. You can catch Misdrevious, Abra, Bellsprout, Haunter, and Ghastly. No nature bonuses, and then there is a chance for a shiny with this event. So there's a shiny catch event or shiny prize coming up. Your of nature, you get the 3 simple IVs, 31 attack, 31 speed, super important on this. Some said are going to show us the best ways to prepare for these specific events. The problem is doing that for every single event. It's a good question, it's a valid question. Doing that for every event, in my opinion, would be too much. Maybe I'm just silly willy. I think generally you can teach thought process. I have a bunch of guides on my channel covering how to prepare for catch events, so if you're interested in that, I do have videos on the topic, as well as catch event guides and how to submit your Pokemon and things like that. So if you're new to catch events, I do have guides on my channel about that. But if you have any specific questions that you feel like I never answer, feel free to let me know. I do try to make guides on any question that I feel like gets asked a ton. I try to always make guides on it, but if I usually try to also have those guides, you know, so just kind of like finding that balance, right? So there's a shiny Misdrevious there up for grabs though on the 19th of December. Next up, the 20th of December at 5 p.m. ET, Route 3 in Unova. There is a Purloin catch event with Purloin +5, Pidove -5, and then the shiny Purloin is the Pokemon up for grabs. Turns into a shiny Liepard. Shiny Liepard, a fantastic Pokemon. Check it out if you're interested. Not the most pragmatically beneficial, but a really pretty shiny to get competitively, sure. You know, we'll take it. Next up, Stantler catch event. More catch events. More chances to win RP. More chances to win free competitive shinies. On Tuesday, the 23rd of December at 1 p.m. ET at Route 37 in Johto, you have 1 hour to catch Stantler, Vulpix, Growlithe, and Scyther as possible. Adamant is +5. Modest is +5 for the nature bonuses. And the prize is a shiny Stantler. Really cool Pokemon. The only Pokemon, fun fact, I've ever pulled from a mysterious ball, which I was really happy to see fly across the screen. It's a really cool freaking shiny. And then the 500 RP for each placement. Next up, a new catch event. A new catch event has actually just been posted. The Riolu catch event. It is on Sunday, the 28th of December. This will be in the middle of the Christmas event, most likely. On the 28th of December at 5 p.m. ET at Route 216 in Sinnoh, you can catch yourself Riolus for +7, Machokes for +4, Metatites for +2, Sneasel, and Snover as well. Nature bonuses are +4 for Jolly, +3 for Adamant, and +2 for Timid. And then the first place prize is a 6x31 Lucario, a very good free PVM Pokemon to win prior to Xmas. This is a fantastic raid Pokemon. It can be a mixed attacker for both fighting types. There are certain raids where like they switch their effectiveness, and you do need a mon that knows it's good at hitting in both different attack styles, you know, physical and special. So getting a 6x31 Lucario from this would be absolutely phenomenal. Check that event out. It was on Sunday, the 28th of December. Sorry for being a lot to yap about. All right, let's now cover the community showcase, what people are doing in the game, what people are gaming, the accomplishments being achieved. One of the coolest accomplishments in game in Pokemon that has only really been a big accomplishment over the past 2 years or so is completing the Pokedex. You know, it's funny to think there were no rewards, 0 rewards for completing the Pokedex 2 or so years ago. It's only a new thing where that's like really relevant. That's really, you know, that's actually a good reward and is very important, right? So dude, sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. Yeah, so nowadays completing your Pokedex gets you access to Mount Silver, gets you access to has one of the best has the best XP training spot in the game, has some of the best EV training spots in the game, has a static Alpha Tyranitar spawn, has one of the best money making methods in the Red Refight. Like Mount Silver has it all. Getting your Pokedex completed, unlocking that is absolutely huge. Congrats to Storm Shadow on completing a massive jump towards endgame, like he says. Congratulations to you, man. Thank you, Sim, for the sub, man, for the Twitch sub of 5 months. Woo! Next up, Love Prof. This guy, okay, this is a crazy story. This guy got a shiny while watching the stream where I showed off the previous shiny that he got. He was literally just in the community showcase, and then he got a shiny in the same stream that he was watching. I thought it was really crazy. So congrats to him. Back-to-back shinies. OT number 5. Congrats over to La Prof. Next up, this person, Huey. He's pretty new to the game. He's been shiny hunting the past 3 months. As of, I believe, September. He's been shiny the past, few months. He got himself 3 different shinies. Building a collection as a newer player is really cool to see. Keep the grind up, dude. I love your shiny Shelder. That's my favorite one. Shelder is a tough shiny to go for. It's a tough shiny to go for. It's rare. It can be an expensive hunt. It's a really long hunt. Shelder is the really impressive one there, and in my opinion, it's beautiful. I love orange shinies. Shelder is an S tier Kanto shiny in my personal opinion. And here we go, one of the big stories of today: a 201,000 encounter dry streak being broken by Kilma Kleber. Congrats, man. This is, I've been there. It's been a long time though, and I don't want to go back there. It's one of those situations, one of those mental, just absolute barbaric journeys, being over 200,000 encounters dry. He finally broke his dry streak. And also the fact that all of those encounters were on the new encounter counter, it's so cool to see. The fact that his Vanillish says it was caught like 201,000 encounters. Oh, so sick, man. It's cool that you have that, milestone forever logged. So at least you went dry post the encounter counter being added. That's kind of cool, man. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I hope your RNG evens out and you get super lucky on some egg hunts here in the future. Next up, the opposite side of the coin, this guy gets his first shiny in about 1,800 encounters. That is PokeMMO. That is shiny hunting. It is inherently unfair. That is the beauty of it. That is like the point. Like, it's so, I love it, dude. I love that PokeMMO is all about trying to, trying to lock in, trying to push through shitty situations. Shunning is all about trying to push through when times are tough and having that endurance, and that's what it's all about. Congrats to Jackstick on your first shiny, dude. Next up, Sheik got himself 3 shinies in 3 days. Not only did him, or sorry, no, sorry, I'm sorry. Rewind. 3 shinies in 1 night. 3 shinies in 1 day. And not only did he do that, he did it in the most Patrouski fashion I've ever seen. He went 76,000 encounters dry to get a shiny Smeargle, and then got a shiny Magikarp 100 encounters later, and then got a Pelipper 1,300 encounters later. If you don't know my story with this, go watch my stream recap 100. I had a very, very similar situation where I was going dry after dry after dry, and it was driving me crazy. And then I ended up breaking a 61,000 or so single encounter dry streak after saying for 6 months, 3 months, that I wanted anything at that location except for a Ponyta. And then I got a Ponyta, and that's why I hate Ponyta to this day. But then in that same stream recap, in 3 hours, I was able to get 3 shinies the same way this person got, even broke my record. He got 3 shinies in 2 hours. Look at this: 8:08 p.m., 8:28 p.m., and then 10:09. That's insane. Congrats to him, dude. Congrats to Sheik. That is a sick, like, those are the days you'll never forget about in Pokemon. It's beautiful, man. That is it for the intro today. I have a lot of work to do on the Ironman account, a lot of grinds to do. I'm actually going to be heading over to Turnback Cave and doing some fossil farming. I am preparing now, as are a lot of players, but as an Ironman account, it's even more important. I am starting preparations. Don't throw up in your mouth a little bit. You might, okay? So I understand. I'm starting preparations for Shiny Wars 2026. We are about 8 months away, I think. If my math is like 7 or 8 months away, I am starting preparations. I am fossil farming. I'm prepping. I have my mysterious balls. I'm going to try to get more mysterious balls in the upcoming, Xmas event and things like that. As an Iron Man, you are at such a disadvantage when it comes to playing in Shiny Wars, and I really want to plan to try to aim for top 50. I don't think an Iron Man team can win. I'll be honest. I don't think you can even get top 3. but I think we can get top 50, and that would be an incredible accomplishment, and that's something I really, really, really want to shoot for. So I'm going to try my absolute damnedest and see how it plays out. It's going to be a very long-term planning session, though, so let's get to work and grind some fossils. Speaking of, potentially one right here. This is a great question. Someone said, do you think it's better to level and XP train Pokemon yourself, or should you pay someone else to do it and then do like the money-making methods to make that Pokeyen? If you don't know, there are XP training services over on the PokeMMO forums that are pretty trusted. You can usually trade some of your Pokemon, have them level up for you. I believe it depends. It depends on how much they're charging, of course, but typically it is more efficient to pay someone else to level your Pokemon for you. However, that is reaching like a level of efficiency that I personally find uncomfortable. Like, everybody's different, you do you, but personally, like I still to this day will XP train Pokemon on my main accounts because that feels to me like such a core element of Pokemon. It's such a core element of PokeMMO that I don't want to take that away. You know, I recommend play at your own level. I always say try to find the right formula for you. What is your fun plus efficiency should equal your total overall enjoyment out of PokeMMO. And that for me is one of those things. I think for myself, I usually play at around, people might even laugh because I'm not that efficient, but like I'd say I average like 60 to 80% efficiency and 20 to 40% fun. I think that's my percentage. Some people are 100% efficiency, and you know that for them that's peak enjoyment. For them that's peak fun, right? Not everybody understands that, but it's important to be empathetic, right? And then the vice versa is true for some people. Like being, you know, not understanding, not following metas or guides at all is like more fun, right? So just find what's best for you. For me, to answer the question, like efficiently, I think that just paying someone else is probably better. You have to check the numbers or whatever, but it's one of those things that I still do on my main account because it makes me feel like I'm playing Pokemon, you know, still, right? So just keep that in mind. Great question. All right, the catch event has started. Good luck to everybody participating. I am going to keybind my nest balls up to the nice new handy battle, you know, hotkey bar. I'm going to be just throwing nest balls, getting encounters, synchronizing on the Iron account. Wish me the best of luck. I'm currently at 300 RP from one catch events that I've saved. If I could win or place, I'll take a breeder every step of the way. Hell yeah. 1F21 attack, always relevant. But if I could win or place or get some sort of RP leading up to Christmas, it could be legendary. You know, there's I don't even know if there's a single one. I don't know if there's a single Iron Man account in the entire game that has a limited time event vanity, you know, like that. It's just such a rare thing. It's so, you have to like prep beforehand. It's so much to save the RP, not spend it on PC, space drives, things like that. So I'm just curious to see how this plays out. 31 speed. I'll take the breeders though. Why not? Here, the way that I think about catch events, I think it's a really important thing to keep in mind for a lot of new players getting into them. Catch events are phenomenal. They're so great, right? But you don't want to come in with the false expectation of like, I see a lot of new players being like upset they don't win or place every event. You can't think like you're gonna be miserable if that's how you think about it, right? Let's say there's 300 people at every catch event, which is kind of on the lower end. Let's say there's anywhere from like 300 to 1,000 people per catch event, right? Let's guesstimate. That means that, you know, only one of you can win the event. That means there's about a 1 in 300 chance, right? That means that if theoretically you're all playing equally efficiently, which is obviously not the case, but we're going to assume, right? If you have 300 people all playing equally efficiently on the lower end for every event, that means that it's going to take you about 300 catch events before you win one, right? Now that's a scary number. Okay. Ooh, speaking of winning catch events, that's a 151 plus 5. That's a 156. That's not placement worthy, but it is a good catch and a good breeder. And it also lets the Twitch chatters who bet on the believers win. Let's fucking go, dude. Dev luck. True. That's pretty, you know, I'm happy with that. Anyways, I was talking about, there was some clip I was talking about. Important tip to new catch event people: just don't expect to win. Just have fun, make some Pokeyen along the way with your breeder catches, and just hope for the best. It's just, you know, it's one of those things. Try, and you know, how you feel is how you feel, but try not to set yourself up for failure. Don't be bummed if you don't win. It took me about 100 catch events before I ever won one, 120 or so, and then after that I did end up winning like 2 back-to-back. So you know what, RNG should even out. I wish you the best of luck, or just get lucky like I am, you know, catch W. Good luck in your events is the most important thing. Just stay consistent, and eventually, once again, catch events very similar to shiny hunting. If you don't give up, if you just keep going, keep doing events, eventually you'll win one, right? PokeMMO is an endurance game. It's all about never giving up. Another reminder for catch events on why it's so important to never, ever, 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 ever fucking give up, okay? The first catch event I ever won was a shiny Spinarak catch event. The clip is still on YouTube. You can go watch it. I even made like a YouTube short. I caught a 175 Spinarak with, I kid you not, 30 seconds left in the event. And that catch with 30 seconds left in the event ended up winning the whole event. It was the absolute buzzer beater of catch events, and that is the coolest feeling. I see so many people doing catch events who stop catching 1 to 5 minutes early, or someone in global chat posting, oh, I caught a 172, and they go, oh, the odds of me beating that are so low, I'm just gonna stop. Don't do that. Don't stop. Don't quit. Like, it's simple, it's boring, but it's true, man. In PokeMMO, if you just don't quit, you'll keep going. You'll give yourself the chance to win. If you don't quit, you'll give yourself the chance to win. If you quit, there's no chance. There's not even an opportunity. Any tips to stop myself from gambling with mysterious balls? It sounds like a meme, but like unironically, everybody's got different vices, different problems. If you someone who want to make investments in PokeMMO, but you have problems with gambling, I think making physical barriers, you know, some people will still break this, but like I think it really does help. I encouraged a friend to do this who was notorious for like being bad with their money and, you know, not saving their Pokeyen and always gambling, blah blah blah. I recommend buy investments and then send them to an alt account, because the point of investments, yep, Vincer's got it, the point of investments is to buy it and then sit on it for like, you know, months to years, right? If you're someone who struggles with that self-control aspect, buying the investments and then just setting them, mailing them to an alt account and never allowing yourself to log onto that account. Some people are going to break that and just go do it, you know, but you can't, you can only do so much, right? But unironically, it's a great tip. I think it's a great physical barrier, a boundary to put up that would help you long term eventually develop that self-control. And I think that's a really good, I think it's totally fine if you need a little bit of help at the start and then eventually hopefully you develop that, but you know, that takes time and energy. So just buy your investments, send your mysterious balls to an alt account, let them sit there, bank them, don't worry about them, and then just grab them whenever you need them. All right, time is up. The event is over. I did have at least one good catch. I'm gonna go grab a GM and global chat to make sure I can whisper them. I think that 156, did you see that Musharna with the giant candy cane? What the hell? I got a 156, and that was my best catch. That's a pretty damn good catch. It's a good catch as a breeder, but typically anything below a 166 is very unlikely to place in a catch event. 156 is 10 points below that. This event was weird, I will say. I do feel like this event was very strange. I don't feel like it was that competitive. I don't feel like there was that many people. I'm still going to submit it. A lot of catch events, I wouldn't even take the time to submit this because it's just so low. But it's still a good, it's like that. It's still a good catch, yes, but it's not like catch event winning. I'm going to submit it. My submission. Smiley face. Here, let me actually show you guys what it looks like. Here you go. Whisper window. To submit a Pokemon, you just, why does it show like that? You put the Pokemon in your party, you drag it over to your thing like this, and then boom, you just whisper it to them, click send, they can click on it. You make sure to keep the Pokemon in your party until the catch event announcements are over. Don't even risk it, just keep it in your party the whole time. This is a great question from a chatter. Everdark, do I submit a 163 or an 18? I would do an 18. 18 could win 4th place. I don't think a 163 is gonna play. It's unlikely. My 156 has gotten crushed, it seems like, based on what chat is saying. I would do the, if you have an 18, I would submit that. That could win, man. That could get 4th place. If it's an 18 overall score, good luck to you, man. I sincerely, good luck, man. Oh no, that one chatter didn't quite have it. I'm so sorry, man. Congrats to 4th place though. ZZR Zerzer got himself 4th place. Congratulations, man, in the Pooch, the Mudkip catch event. 4th place with a score of 16. Crazy low score, man. Congratulations. Next up, do we have 3rd place yet? Coming in 3rd place, we have Idrin, who got a 168. Okay, this event is a lot more competitive than we realized, dude. 168 for 3rd place. We had some sleeper catches then. People keeping their stuff secret. That's the smart way to go about it, is to not tell people, you know, not tell people your catches, your IVs, and keep them, you know, even though secrets can matter. Second place, a tie. Second place also got a 168, but they caught it at 2:25. It's you know, for me, what is that, like 9:25? They caught it at 25 minutes into the event, as opposed to this person caught it 40 minutes in. So a 15-minute difference being the breaker there from third to second place. We are now just waiting on first place, and for first place, drum roll, please. I'm curious the score. I guess like a 170 maybe. Let's see. And in first place we have first place. It was awesome. It was a three-way tie. It was all 168s. Holy bro. First place was Lily, who also caught a 168, but 7 minutes into the event. This is why I mean, sometimes it's all you can do, but try not to show up late for catch events, because this fucking shit matters. Oh my goodness. A three-way tie. 168 for third place, 168 for second, 168 for first. All that came down to was how fast, how early they caught them, dude. Woo! Congrats to Lily. Congrats to everybody involved in the event. Another fun catch event in the books. Thank you guys for watching. Let's continue a little bit of gaming. Alrighty, fellas, just a quick little stream in the evening. It was like a 4-hour stream, a 3.5-hour stream to do the catch event. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I thought it was a lot of fun. We don't see a whole lot of evening Patrouski streams. Hopefully we got some people in here who can't normally make the streams in the middle of the day, so that was cool. Like the stream if you enjoyed it, dislike if not, subscribe for daily Pokemon videos. I do upload every single day. Follow me on Twitch for streams, usually at Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Today was obviously a little bit different. Updates are in my Discord, linked in the description. And if you want to go above and beyond and support my content, YouTube memberships, Twitch primes, Twitch subs, and PayPal and Venmo donations do really make the difference. I will see you guys later. Yeah, all the Pretopians in chat where it's like 3 a.m. Get some sleep. Have a nice rest. I will see you guys tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow at 12 p.m. But for now, peace of Reno, fellas. Yo, what's up? Outro Patrouski here. I wanted to take this second to say thank you so much for watching the entire video. It is thanks to people like you I'm able to make the content that I do, as well as everybody whose name is listed here. That's it for me. Have a fantastic day.